What's up, everybody? Danny's here, and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, did you guys know that Donkey Kong Bananza looks similar to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? So, I would say that The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is one of the best Zelda games that was released, along with Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I believe that Donkey Kong Bananza has like sky levels though, but as we speak though, there are sky levels in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But although it does have a sky world, which is the thing though, and also Donkey Kong Bananza has sky levels, as we speak though, I think Donkey Kong Bananza would be a spin-off of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And here's why I think, though. So normally, though, I bet Donkey Kong Bananza is a spin-off of Super Mario Odyssey, but it does, like, have all the Sky Worlds, Super Mario Odyssey, so I would say Zelda Tears of the Kingdom would have Sky Worlds, though, normally. But Donkey Kong Bananza looks kind of similar to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, though, because normally, though, I think Donkey Kong Bananza would be awarded Game of the Year somehow, because it's a spin-off of Super Mario Odyssey and Tears of the Kingdom, though. But there are creators from Super Mario Odyssey who did Donkey Kong Bananza, though. So that's why I think Donkey Kong Bananza will be awarded Game of the Year somehow. I'm predicting that Donkey Kong Bananza will be awarded Game of the Year. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, though, that Donkey Kong Bananza will hopefully be awarded Game of the Year, though. So, as I was saying, though, possibly, is that Donkey Kong Bananza, it would be, like, looking a lot like Tears of the Kingdom, but it could look a lot like Zelda Breath of the Wild, apparently. That's because Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild is now on the Switch, too. That's why I was saying, though. But here's the thing, though. Nintendo likes to create some games that are spin-off, like Splatoon Raiders is a spin-off of Splatoon 2. I mean, no, not Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3. My bad. But Splatoon Raiders is not a DLC, but it is a spin-off of Splatoon 3, though. It's not a sequel, it's just a spin-off, though. But, I've seen Nintendo do lots of spin-offs, which is, like, kind of a DLC, though, in my opinion. But I think Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 Edition would have a spin-off, in my opinion, though. And this has got to be, like, easily looking a lot like a DLC, in my opinion, though. So as I was saying, this got me thinking, what are some games that are a spin-off? Like, for a Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. No big surprises, though, but I think Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV is kind of looking a lot like a DLC to me, in my opinion, though. But Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 Edition it's kind of like a spin-off of a Switch 1 version, but they have a Switch 2 DLC, in my opinion, though. That's the thing. And so does Splatoon Raiders. I think it will come out on the Switch 2, but it's actually a spin-off of Splatoon 3, though. But it does look a lot like Splatoon 3, in my opinion. Which is kind of like a DLC, in my opinion, though. That's for sure. So here's the thing, though. If it's a video game spin-off, then it would look a lot like a DLC, in my opinion, though. We all have our own opinions, though. But I still can handle video games that are spin-off, but it looks a lot like a DLC, to be honest with you guys, though. But the thing is, Nintendo didn't add DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. They only added it to Breath of the Wild, though. Which is kind of disappointing, though. But I hope Nintendo will do that, though. Add, like, Tears of the Kingdom DLC as we speak, though. Hopefully on the next Nintendo Direct, we could get a Zelda Tears of the Kingdom DLC. That's for sure. Either it will be on, like, the Switch 1 Tears of the Kingdom or the Switch 2 Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know which one, but hopefully both, though, as we speak. But we will find out for sure, though. We will find out soon. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Donkey Kong Bananza looking a lot like Tears of the Kingdom. So I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And plus, subscribe if you're new to this channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. So I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!